Make sure you get my good side. There's this one. I got a lot of good sides.
You know it's rolling, right?
Oh,
No.
oh, yes, thank you, dear. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. That is the text of the preamble to the Constitution of the United States of America. Well, that's all fine and good, Kevin, but what does it mean? Let's talk about it. Notice it has rhyme and meter to it. Schoolhouse Rock even made a song out of it. I remember it well from when I was a kid in the Stone Age. They did that for a reason. Poetry is easy to remember, paper was expensive, and this had to be sold to the entire nation. See, it wasn't our Constitution yet. The 55 delegates sent by the states to the Constitutional Convention were actually sent to amend the Articles of Confederation, which had been shown to be entirely too weak by Shays' rebellion in Massachusetts the previous year. The delegates saw right away that it couldn't be done. Trust me, they were right. Your last Costco receipt was longer than the Articles of Confederation. It was truly weak, treated the states as individual countries. It had provisions for mutual protection, if they felt like it, or whatevs. We were open to attack. Interstate trade was chaos at best. The states were constantly bickering. It was really a no-go. So they decided to just write a whole new constitution. That's right. They went above their mandate. Good thing, too, because they wrote something completely unique in the history of the entire world. This isn't an exaggeration. No one had ever made the people the government before. No one had conceived that it was possible. It's actually the oldest written national constitution in use, and just like capitalism brought 80% of the world out of mind-numbing poverty, the United States Constitution has spread to nearly the entire world as well. Nearly every constitution in the world is based, at least in part, on ours. And the closer they came to ours, the freer their people are. But it's under attack by unscrupulous people, and so are our freedoms. If we fall, more than likely the entire world will. At this point, you may be wondering, can I understand this? It sounds important. Am I smart enough? Am I educated enough? Well, yes, you can understand it. It was written by some of the smartest men on the planet. But it had to be accepted by the population. In 1787, most people had maybe a third-grade education. People learned to read in Sunday school so they could read the Bible. Even the gifted and lucky children finished their education in 6th grade. There were no high schools. Instead, kids who were fortunate enough to go to college started at around 12 years old. And I'm talking about schools like Harvard and Yale. So don't sweat it. Advances in education, nutrition, environmental controls like air conditioning, and access to more food means you are much smarter than the average person in 1787. Plus, you have access to every library in the world right in your pocket. You probably are watching me on it now. I have faith in you. Besides, you were curious enough to make it here, and if I can understand this, you can too. Anyone who says you can't understand the Constitution for whatever reason is playing your emotions and insecurities against you and your family's own welfare for their own purposes. They should not be trusted. All right, let's break this one down. We, the people of the United States, they meant they were representing the people of their states in order to form a more perfect union, to make a better country. Establish justice, to make the laws apply equally to everyone. Ensure domestic tranquility, promote the peace. Provide for the common defense. This means to make an army to defend the country. Side note, that is the English spelling, not the Americanized spelling. Promote the general welfare. This means to make it where you could make a living, and all you had to do was try. No one could take it from you, i.e. no king or greedy royalty. And secure the blessings of liberty for ourselves and our posterity. Freedom, to make you free, to make me free. We are free. We can do anything we want as long as it doesn't hurt someone else. Do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. You see, this was a letter to the population of the country. But that word "for" has raised so much controversy. With some people trying to say the people were for the United States of America. It's quite the opposite. The United States of America is for the people. The people are the United States of America. You are the government. It was a revolutionary idea and a radical shift from every government that had preceded us ever. They were saying, we as representatives of the people have made this Constitution for the United States of America, and we want you to look at it and agree to it. The title of the document is the Constitution of the United States of America. That's it. That's what they meant. See? It's easy. And oh, by the way, hi, I'm Kevin Casey. I've wanted to do this for a long time, but it seems to be getting more urgent every day. You need to know this document. It's been violated repeatedly in the past few years. Don't worry, you don't have to memorize this chapter and verse. All you have to do is know it. When someone says something wrong, you'll get that feeling right in the back of your head and can confidently say, I don't think it says that, Bubba. And go look it up. Cool part, you can look it up right here. I'll give you chapter and verse and a short definition of what it means. I'm not going to get down in the weeds. There are other resources for that if you want to go further. All you have to do is know it. These videos are designed to watch in a short period of time, like a coffee break. They will all be in the plainest language possible. Or you can listen to it on your commute. But don't watch it while driving. That's dangerous. You might hit my pretty truck. I talked with a lot of people in the last few months. All of them seemed eager for me to get started. You can help me get started by liking, commenting, and subscribing to the channel. You can also share it with all of your friends, especially the know-it-alls. So, until the next one, thank you very much for watching, and keep the dirty side down.